Bueno, ¿cómo anda gente de cuarto año, sociales y naturales? Vamos a comenzar con la primera actividad. Se trata de un relato clásico de la literatura en inglés, A Christmas Carol. Seguramente lo habrán visto en algunas versiones, es muy famosa, by Charles Dickens. Esta es una simplified version, que es una versión más cortita, ¿no? Está simplificada, digamos. Bien, tenemos un texto muy pequeño en donde ustedes lo van a leer completito aquí. Ebenezer Scrooge was an old money lender in London. He was rich, but he was a very greedy, stingy, and selfish man. He was unfriendly to people, and he didn't help anyone. His only friend and partner, Jacob Marley, died many years ago. His clerk, Bob Ratcliffe, had to work in a cold room because Scrooge didn't want to spend money on coal to heat the room. At Christmas, Scrooge's nephew, Fred, came to invite him to Christmas dinner at his home, and to wish a Merry Christmas, but Scrooge only answered angrily, "Bah! Humbug!" On Christmas Eve, Scrooge was sitting alone in his cold living room at home. Suddenly, the ghost of his dead partner, Jacob Marley, appeared. He said to Scrooge, "Change your life. You must become a better man. You must be kind to people. You must laugh with them. 3 ghosts will visit you this night." Scrooge was terribly afraid. Then he went to bed. Una vez que terminan de leer esta parte y de entenderla, obviamente, van a poner un tic en la oración, si es verdadera, true, o si es falsa, false, obviamente, según esta primera parte. Luego tengo answer the questions. Por ejemplo, la 1, where did Scrooge live? ¿Dónde vivía Scrooge? Obviamente todas las respuestas las tienen en esta partecita de acá, ¿sí? Ok. La segunda parte me dice, and while Scrooge was sleeping in his bed, the ghost of Christmas past appeared. He took Ebenezer Scrooge back to the happy days when he had been a friendly young man. He saw himself celebrating Christmas with other people. He looked so happy. He also saw all the terrible things he had done when he was older. Next, the ghost of Christmas present appeared. Now, the room was decorated with holly, ivy, and mistletoe, and looked so nice. There was a table full of sausages, Christmas puddings, apples and pears, oranges and cakes. Ok, después de entender esta breve parte de acá, lo que van a hacer es elegir la opción correcta, la respuesta correcta. Por ejemplo, me dice la 1. How was Scrooge as a young boy? ¿Cómo era Scrooge cuando era joven? Unhappy, friendly, impolite. Me van a elegir una de las 3 opciones de acuerdo a esta pequeña parte de aquí. Ahora bien, sigue la tercera parte. The ghost of Christmas present took Scrooge to a poor but clean room. It was the home of his clerk, Bob Cratchit, and his family. Bob, his wife, and his 2 children sat at a table. There wasn't much food on it, but they all said it was the most wonderful Christmas dinner. Although they were poor, they were happy and loved each other so much. They saw Scrooge, and invited him to sit down and have Christmas dinner with them. Scrooge was very ashamed, and there was also Tiny Tim. Bob's little boy was handicapped, and they had no money for a doctor. "Look," the ghost told Scrooge, "the boy will die if they don't get money for a doctor." "Please take me away," Scrooge said to the ghost. Luego vamos a hacer esta partecita de acá, en donde vamos a hacer un tic en verdadero o falso, ¿sí? Al fantasma de la Navidad presente lo llevó al pasado. ¿Será cierto? ¿Será falso? Depende de lo que dice en esta zona. Por último, me dice, "The third ghost was the ghost of Christmas future. He went with Scrooge to a graveyard and showed him a neglected grave. There was Scrooge's name on the tombstone. Oh, ghost," Scrooge shouted, "I will change my life, and I will be friendly and generous." Then the ghost disappeared. When Scrooge awoke the next morning, he remembered the three ghosts, and he also remembered what he had seen. It was Christmas morning. He thought, "What a wonderful morning!" Then he jumped out of bed, and he smiled. He dressed quickly, went out into the street, was very friendly, gave money to beggars, and wished everyone a Merry Christmas. He bought very delicious food and many presents, and carried them to Bob's Cratchit house. He gave them the food and the presents, and felt very happy. He had never been happier in his life. Then he went to his nephew Fred to celebrate Christmas with him. The ghosts had changed all in only one night. Ebenezer Scrooge had learned his lesson for the rest of his life, and he loved his new life. Ok. Luego de haber leído esta partecita de acá, vamos a hacer esta parte de aquí. Answer the questions. Responder las preguntas. ¿Sí? ¿A dónde lo llevó el fantasma de la Navidad futura? A Scrooge. Donde me dice esta parte del texto y lo pongo en esta zona. Y así con las 5, obviamente. Finalizando, tenemos que unir la mitad de la oración con su otra mitad. Por ejemplo, la número 1 me dice, "The third ghost went with Scrooge to a..." Lo llevó, el tercer fantasma lo llevó a Scrooge ¿a dónde? Obviamente lo llevó graveyard and showed him a neglected grave. Lo llevó al cementerio y le mostró la tumba, ¿sí? Entonces aquí en este cuadrito vamos a poner el número 1 para que quede prolijito. Y así vamos a hacer con todas. Una vez que terminen todo el trabajo, me lo envían por el Classroom. Obviamente vamos a empezar con esto. Y después vamos a ver qué otro progreso, qué otra actividad para su progreso en esta acreditación del espacio curricular de inglés deberán hacer los que tuvieron una trayectoria interrumpida, nula, o bien les falta el segundo cuatrimestre, digamos, ¿no? Que se colgaron y no hicieron el cuatrimestre. Así que por ahora es todo. Fecha de entrega, gente, de viernes 12 de marzo. Tienen una semana para hacerlo. Más de eso no hay. Estamos con los tiempos justelis. Bien, si hay dudas o alguna pregunta, alguna cuestión, me la envían al Classroom. ¿Sí? That's all. See you.